Okay, so what do we do in 2025?
Well,
What are the
we got actually quite a lot of things to do in 2025, and we had some obligations which we discussed, like recording the walls. Which
we gotta record. Yeah, what he's talking about. There's a song that we need to record that we composed last year. Sometime
we composed actually several. So
there are two songs. There are two new
Twins
songs.
and Walls.
Yeah, there are two big new songs, and when we record them properly, we already have kind of enough material, not for the whole album, but for an EP at least. So 5-6 songs.
Well,
some old, some new.
My big hope for this year that we will meet somewhere, doesn't matter in Germany, in Switzerland, or we will just rent a chalet somewhere in Italy, and we can spend some time to write in the same style. And you know, when I think about our collaboration, I like very much that you always make sure that the rhythmical structures, they are precise, interesting, with groove, and you are very much into the rhythm. And from my side, I'm trying to make sure that there is always the melody, interesting harmonies, that there is a kind of a classical logic behind that there is some kind of the more deeper work with the melody and the harmony. Good. What else? We'll play in Canada, hopefully.
We'll play in Canada in summer. We might be playing again somewhere again. I would love to get back to Hong Kong, for example. That would be great.
Nice.
And just in general to play a bit more, so we would be like in a good shape playing wise together. But this year for me it's also going to be busy because I'm working on my new solo album. Since 2019 it's going to be new album. Like in the last 5 years I've been composing all this music, and you have heard a lot of this song. You've been helping me with composing half of the album basically. So now everything is finally ready for the recording. We do the recordings now, but the problem is that recording is just 40% of the work, or maybe even 30%. Everything else is whatever, videos, photo shoots, merch, promotion on social media. That's why it takes forever. Чё-то постера нет моего. Странно.
Бюджет очень маленький. Я думаю, что
Ну давай ждать следующего.
сделаем возвращение Саш в Цюрих через год, юбилейный концерт.
Через
сделаем.
год будет.
Да, и сделаем постеры, обклеим постерами каждую собаку.
Каждую собаку, да.
Но я не хочу много обещать, так что я это сказала, все забыли.
Да.
Выкинули.
А на видео-то осталось?
Нет, вот в Цюрихе легко так обещать каждую собаку обклеить. В Стамбуле обклейте каждую собаку. I just released the album and I have actually 3 recordings next year. I record
I mean this year?
in May. No, this year. This is already this year.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
in May I record Bach and Parrot, so classical, and I record Vivaldi Seasons in June, and probably at the same time I record with the orchestra finally all my film and game music. So I'm going to
That's a lot of
record
work.
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, but that will be with the orchestra. So at least I will finish that, because it's since the COVID, since I did these arrangements, it's always, until you record something, it's still, like kind of in development phase, and you're always like keep doing that. But when you're like record it, it's like it just goes into the past.
Yeah, and you can move to something else.
Yeah,
You can move
like
forward.
naturally. Это мы так разостроились?
Ну я выше, походу, немножко, а ты ниже.
Да, а я ниже, а ты выше.
Кому проще? Кому
Мне
проще докрутиться?
мне 28 струн, а тебе 6.
Занижаем побыдули.
So we have this some kind of background idea, very high technical level, and it's
Well, genre-wise, I would just still call it whatever progressive modern instrumental music. It can be called
Yeah.
so, and like just a really cool fusion of well, classical approach harp playing, which is not super classical, but we can call
classical
it
background.
classical background
Yeah.
harp, and like straight up very experimental, crazy fingerstyle guitar, but at the same time very musical. And I think this music has a lot of balls, just because we do original music. This is something very important. So when you do original music and you bring it to people and you're like, hey guys, this is something we believe in, this is something that we think it's great, and we want you to listen to that. Even if you don't want to listen to that now, we're gonna keep it here right in front of you. So, and I know you're gonna like it, guys. Just give it a chance. So this is the idea. I think this music is really, really good, and it deserves to be recorded properly, deserves to be released properly, and then played on stage.